Let's go and see the doctor. That's going to make Cookie better.
Many of the hardest-to-treat pets in Britain
Right, it's hedgehog time.
are brought to one extraordinary practice, run by the man known as the bionic vet, Professor Noel Fitzpatrick.
What we're going to do has never been done before, ever.
He performs some of the most advanced procedures ever attempted.
It's the smallest total hip replacement in the world today. This is a textbook result. It's not even in the textbook.
As the lives of his patients and their families hang in the balance,
I've never seen an infection take hold this quick ever in my life, actually.
Noel continues to find new ways to give them a chance.
Of course, we don't know if it'll work.
That dog is the only thing that even makes me carry on.
Offering hope against all the odds.
She wants to say, hi, this is my new bionic leg.
It's just a miracle.
I think it's hard to sometimes not fall in love with some of the patients that walk through the door.
I just want to hug every dog, to be honest.
She's like, love me, love me.
They just want fuss and attention. That's all they want. That makes me fall in love with them.
God, you're absolutely adorable.
Like, oh, but you've broken your leg, but you're still rolling on the floor and you want a tummy rub. Fine.
I bet you're a little heartbreaker. I bet the boys love you.
I think everyone looks at their pet as if it's their own child. Whether you've got children or not, you still look at it as part of the family.
It's 10 a.m. and first in to see Noel this morning is Steve. 2-year-old Maya has become an important part of his family.
I've waited all my life to get a dog. Now was the right time to get one, so I got Maya. Mastifs are renowned for being brilliant with children, as we have a 7-year-old daughter.
Even though she's only 2, Maya has developed a serious problem.
We noticed one day she started limping, and when we saw her investigated, we noticed a lump on her leg. We took her to the vets the next day, and almost immediately they referred us up here. So I knew it was something potentially serious, which it's turned out it is.
Less than a week ago, Maya was diagnosed with a life-threatening bone tumour.
Complete shock. I know the breed. Big dogs have a shorter life, usually around about 8. And I would have expected, if anything, maybe 6, but not 2. That's unfair.
Steve is hoping that Noel will be able to help.
Okay, Maya, please, Maya. Hello, I'm Noel. Nice to see you. We'll just let her calm down there.
X-ray pictures and scans indicate that it's an aggressive tumour, but there have been no signs of spread so far.
In terms of the CT scan of the chest, that is at this point clear. That does not mean that the tumour has not spread elsewhere already, because 9 times out of 10 it will have gone at a cellular level somewhere else that we cannot see at this point. And the options are not all surgical. So drugs will do so much to control the pain, and some of them may even cut down proliferation rates of the tumour, but ultimately they're not going to cure anything. A second option is radiation, and sometimes that's a good thing to do, unless it's on the verge of fracture, in which case it's broken through the bone and we have to fix it with metal implants anyway. Yeah. Full limb amputation is also an option, taking the entire leg off. Yeah. 3 legs is okay and fine for most dogs. The other option is to replace that big tumour with an endoprosthesis that goes inside the body. So instead of having that big lump there, you would have all that bone cut out and replaced with a big chunk of metal. Yeah. Either option requires chemotherapy as well. Yeah. So I've got a good chance of getting it out. I've got a good chance of maintaining the blood supply, but can I give you guarantees? Absolutely not. No matter what we do, the median survival time is 11 months with a primary bone tumour. The last option is let go and say goodbye when the pain gets too much. Okay, hold tight. I'm just going to do this check once. Oh yeah, that's very painful. It's just about to break through. We don't have like another week for you to think about this. We need to act now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I know it's tough. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
No, I have every confidence in you. So.
Okay.
None of the options are easy for Steve.
Good girl.
But time is running out.
It's hard, but the decision you make is the one that you believe's right for the dog, not for me, for the dog.
As well as orthopaedics, Fitzpatricks have a team of 4 neurosurgeons performing over 400 spinal surgeries a year.
That's cool. So where it goes low is about T11.
And one of the most experienced is Dr. Colin Driver, who's also the tallest.
Colin is probably one of the tallest guys I've ever met in my life.
So I'm only 5'2" and he's like, what, 6'4", 5"?
I guess Colin doesn't look like he might be the most delicate surgeon, but he is. He's an excellent surgeon.
It can be a tough job, and there's a bit of extra pressure knowing that we're going to see some really complicated cases that maybe have had treatment elsewhere or that maybe have a problem that no one else feels they can deal with.
And today...
Good morning. Hello, Betty Boop.
Colin's been referred a particularly difficult case. 21-month-old pug, Betty Boop. Betty Boop's back legs are partially paralysed, and she's also doubly incontinent.
She started dragging her feet at the age of about 8 months. I took her to the vet and nobody seemed to know what was going on, thought she was just being silly. And then it just gradually got worse and she just couldn't run and play and started pulling herself along by her front legs only.
Betty's had surgery elsewhere to remove a cyst on her spine, but the symptoms have returned. If Colin can't find a permanent solution, she faces an uncertain future. She may even have to be put to sleep.
Hi. Betty Boop, please. Is that Betty Boop? Yeah, do you want to come in?
Come on, Bets.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi. I know that you noticed a problem with her when she was about 4 or 5 months of age.
Yeah, probably about eight months. She collapsed one day. The back legs just totally collapsed.
Right, OK.
She had a surgery and she seemed all right at first.
Yeah.
But within a month, she was like worse than before.
So was she just having a little week?
Yeah, she's paralysed. She's lost control.
She does that a lot,
yeah,
does she? OK.
She gets very upset about it, particularly the faeces, but she's got no control. That's not an issue for me.
OK.
Because she lives with 16 chihuahuas, and if you know chihuahuas, they're hopeless.
She did, sorry, run that by me again. She lives with 16 chihuahuas.
Yes.
Wow. And
yes.
they're all yours?
Yes.
Wow.
For over 5 years, Anna has offered a home to chihuahuas in need.
Many of them are rescue dogs. I have Jade Ellen, Chloe Bell, Suki Pearl, Miss Grace Darling, Miss Rosie Blue. Some have knee problems, can't walk very well. Some have dental problems, they have to have soft food. Little Daisy has only one eye now. Some of them need slimming down a bit. They're permanently on diets. I have an hermaphrodite dog that was a bit of a shock. We brought her up as Angel, and my vet rang me up and said, perhaps we need to call her Angelo now. She's a little bit different.
As the runt of the litter, Betty won over Anna's heart and was brought home to join the pack. But soon after, Betty's problems became apparent.
Seeing Betty now is very upsetting. I have terrible anxiety because I wonder what the future holds for her. So I'm just hoping that Fitzpatrick's can offer her some hope and we can have a normal life.
All right, let's have you over here then. Hello, I know there's lots of interesting smells.
She's lovely.
Colin needs to conduct a series of tests to help him to identify the damaged parts of the spine.
I'm going to do something very strange with the front legs now. I'm just going to hop you from side to side. Right, it's odd, isn't it? Yeah. Her combination of weakness and that slight stiffness, we would call it spasticity, as well as the drunken way of walking, is a combination of signs that we do see in dogs that have spinal cord problems in their mid-lower back, as the electrical signals coming out of the brain travel down the spinal cord, which is a bundle of electrical cables. Some are delayed, some arrive at the wrong place or the wrong time, and that's why you have that uncoordinated way of walking. Although she can still tell off the bigger dogs.
Oh, I know, she's, that's what it says, she's so happy. Yeah, OK, thank you. Oh, bless. Oh.
All right, let's take you through, shall we?
Betty Boop needs a series of scans before Colin can assess if further surgery will offer her any hope. But she's already winning over the hearts of the staff.
Little Betty.
Betty Boo.
Betty Boop, actually.
Is that its name? You don't, it's not that Boop.
Yes, it is.
Just Betty Boop.
It's Boop.
Yeah, but you don't say like Boop.
And why is
Betty
there a
Boop.
P there?
Betty Boop.
It's a silent P, think French.
Yeah.
I thought it was Boop. I thought it was Boop. What is Boop?
What do you prefer, Betty Boo or Betty Boop?
Quite proper.
She doesn't like the P.
The results from Betty Boop's scans are back, but it's not good news.
Betty's mum, please. Hiya, do you want to come in? Unfortunately, it looks like the MRI is showing us there's an accumulation of fluid in that space outside the spinal cord that's resulting in the remaining spinal cord tissue being quite squeezed. And you can see in cross-section here the pocket of fluid in the top part of the spinal cord. So that's in that web-like space that we call the arachnoid.
Without surgery, Betty's hind legs may become completely paralysed. But Colin has a plan. He hopes he can try a different surgical procedure to help Betty walk again.
I think to really break that down, we're going to have to really stitch that lining open so that it can't heal back together. I think that we've got a good chance of helping Betty. The chances of her ever being a normal dog aren't good.
No.
But the chances of her improving with time to a certain extent is not just possible, it's probable. Yeah.
Okay. Originally, I was told when she first started becoming ill that she would have to be put down. So you can imagine this is pure hope. And I know that if Colin can't help me, then nobody else can.
It's a critical time for 2-year-old Mastif Maya. She's about to have surgery to remove an aggressive bone tumour that's on the verge of breaking through her wrist. Maya's family have decided to try and save the leg rather than amputate.
Although I'm fully aware that they can do quite well running around on 3 legs, I thought I'd give her the opportunity, and if all else fails, it'll be amputation. But if there was a glimmer of hope for her to run around on 4 legs, that's what I wanted to do for her.
To achieve this, Noel will use his own invention, an adjustable endoprosthesis.
This implant is modular, comes as a jigsaw puzzle, and all the pieces fit together inside the leg to reconstruct the deficit left after the tumour is removed. Ultimately, this piece of metal gets anchored to the wrist and the toes down here. This bit replaces the radius, and this bit is attached onto that clamp to attach to the ulna at the top. So you've got 4 different points of anchorage: the ulna, the radius, and 2 of the central bones of the palm. And the wrist is behind here. This is bone on growth, meaning that the bone will physically grow onto this mesh over time. All right, so we got 2 tables. We call them a dirty table and a clean table. This table will be used to take the tumour out. That table will be used to reconstruct after we've taken it out. It's called dirty because when I get tumour cells on my hands, I then have got to change my gloves and go to a brand new set of kit in case I contaminate the site when I go back and put the implant in. So what we got to try and do here is keep the tumour capsule intact and not contaminate the surrounding tissues. Okay, I'm now going to chop through the bones. Okay, so this is the bit that looks most gruesome. You can see a branch of a major blood vessel coming into the back of the tumour there to feed it. I have to sacrifice that branch, but I absolutely must not sacrifice that branch. That branch is supplying the foot. If I sacrifice that branch, the foot will die.
With the cancerous bones safely removed, it's time for Noel to swap tables.
We're now going to drill out the wrist.
With the cartilage drilled out from the bones in the wrist, Noel can now fit the attachment that bridges the wrist onto the foot.
Okay, so that looks reasonably like what I want now.
The components are mounted to Maya's bones temporarily to ensure the correct alignment. Then finally secured using permanent screws.
Okay, so now we link everything together with the lollipop, and then we just tighten this down. And the two plates are now linked to the top. That plate on the radius, that plate on the ulna can't come detached now. Last thing we're going to do is line the foot up. Hold the elbow exactly there. That's tight and straight now. Now we're going to close up. Of course, I can never be sure of anything in biology, but Maya has certainly got as good a chance as any dog I've ever operated for this purpose.
Hello?
Hey, it's Noel.
Hello, Noel.
Sorry it's late, buddy.
That's all right.
I've done the surgery.
Okay.
It went fine.
Good.
Of course, the outcome is to some extent down to biology.
Yeah.
Insofar as is humanly possible to be confident, I'm confident.
Excellent.
Post-op X-ray pictures look good. Implant has nice alignment, nice stability. And whilst mechanical things can go wrong or biological things can go wrong with the blood supply or infection, at the moment, the indicators are positive.
Excellent. How long did the operation take?
3 hours exactly.
3 hours.
Yeah,
long time.
Well, you know what, when I started out doing it, it used to take 5.5. So actually, I'm pretty pleased with that.
Today, Noel is being reunited with familiar faces from the past. Ian and Hayley are here with their Rhodesian Ridgeback, Kenzie, who Noel examined 3 years ago when she was a puppy. Now she's back because they've noticed some lameness in her legs, the cause of which is a mystery.
Most of the time she's fine. She's a complete idiot with her friends and she's mad and she runs and runs, but then she'll pull up lame and holding her leg up. So although we don't think it's so bad that it's stopping her being her usual self, something's obviously bothering her. Our other vet thinks it might be her shoulder, but we just want to check. Because we're worried about it. We want to find out before it gets worse. And we had 2 boys with lameness problems who Noel saw before, so we're just worried about her.
Ian and Hayley's previous dogs were also Ridgebacks, brothers Alfie and Bertie.
I adore my boys.
Yeah, they were very, very affectionate.
Both suffered from different forms of lameness, and both underwent surgery at Fitzpatrick's. But when Alfie failed to make a full recovery, Ian and Hayley were forced to make a heartbreaking decision.
I think our thought process was just that we've given it a really, really good go, done the best we can, as I do everybody else, and perhaps it was better just to let him go.
Aged just 6, Alfie had to be put to sleep, leaving Bertie alone.
He was obviously pining for his brother, and he was not happy. I just thought we'd try anything.
So they decided to get Bertie a companion, and little Kenzie was introduced to the family.
We'd chosen her, and we said, what is her pedigree name? Her pedigree name was Kenzie, and which is Swahili for hidden treasure, apparently. So it just seemed such a lovely name, and it was her proper name anyway.
Yeah, so we kept it.
So we kept it.
And she actually gave him a new lease of life. She used to sit on him. They were very cute together. He adored her.
Bertie then lasted for another year.
Bertie collapsed on the 19th of December, and we had to have him put to sleep on the 20th. So exactly a year to the day from his brother. It was even more. Oh, God, it broke our hearts. Still does to me. I still can't get my head around it.
Never leaves you.
No.
Ian and Hayley are now worried that Kenzie will also need surgery for her lameness.
Just driving off the motorway, I was in tears. So we're really worried. It's really stressful. Just hope she's okay.
Now, Kenzie, please.
Come on, Cam. Oh, she's come undone.
Hey, Ellie, how are you? I hope to not have to see you again. Not that it's not lovely to see you, Ian. How are you? How are you? I'm very good. Yeah, it certainly has.
She occasionally pulls up lame, holding her foot up.
Either one?
Yeah, either one, yeah.
And how long will that hold up for? Seconds?
Oh, not very long.
And it can be either on different days?
Yeah,
or?
yeah. She licks her front legs almost constant.
Ah, interesting.
She licks a lot, doesn't she?
Noisily.
Yeah, drives us mad.
Or slurping noises.
Yeah, yeah. 3:30 in the morning, it's all you need.
Well, persistent licking can be as a result of referred pain going downwards. It can be a result of local pain. It can be lots of things, actually.
Yeah.
Noel needs to do a series of tests to try and find out what's wrong.
That's the elbow test, not positive.
It's not her elbow.
Unlikely.
But now his suspicion shifts to her neck.
There's some discomfort when I push right in the base of the neck there.
Yeah.
Hold tight.
I know.
Yeah. I'm suspicious that there may be some pain emanating from her neck and resonating down the nerves to her front legs.
Right.
There's very little as painful as nerve pain. So you need an MRI scan of the neck. And we need to do a CT scan of the neck and the limbs.
It was quite interesting, really, because it wasn't what we expected. We went in there thinking she was going to have problems with her elbows. Noel doesn't seem to think it could be her elbows and thinks it might be some nerve damage in her neck.
Answers a few questions about other things that have been slightly wrong with her. Hopefully later this afternoon we'll find out what he thinks the problem is.
He's told us not to panic, of course.
Yeah.
Because he knows I will.
Do you like my socks, Ella? They're from River Island. I think my mum shrunk them. You don't really care, do you?
2 days after being admitted, Colin's tiny patient is being prepared for surgery.
This morning we are going to operate on little Betty Boop, who has this very unusual condition where the spinal fluid that's produced by her brain and flows all the way to the bottom is blocked by probably some little fibrous bits of tissue. And another surgery's been done to attempt to break them down, but unfortunately they've reformed. OK, how do you guys feel about me starting? Happy?
You are a tiny little beast.
It looks a little bit gruesome, but this is Betty Boo's spine. In this soft space here is where her previous surgery was, so I'll be poking the spinal cord through that space there. So I have to be incredibly careful because where the previous surgery is, there's about 1 millimetre of scar tissue that covers the spinal cord, so if I slip with the burr, it could be curtains, so we have to be really careful.
With the roof of the vertebrae removed, Colin can make his incision into the outer layer of the spinal cord.
The dura is very, very thick for a dog. It's very abnormal. Ultimately, the problem are these fibrous little bands that you can see me poking here that are within the space of the spinal cord, and that's stopping that fluid from flowing down to the tail.
Now that Colin has access to the build-up of fibrous webs around the spinal cord, he can delicately remove these adhesions using very fine hand tools. This allows the spinal cord to re-inflate back to normal size. He will then stitch the dura, part of the membrane surrounding the spinal cord, open to help prevent the blockage reforming, allowing spinal fluid to flow without obstruction. Using 6 pins and bone cement, Colin will then fuse 3 vertebrae to stabilize the spine. Finally, a thin layer of collagen derived from pig intestine is grafted over the opening of the dura to prevent spinal fluid from leaking.
Of course, there are some risks associated with this part of the surgery. So there's the risk that we could put these very small pins into the spinal cord, and there's the risk, of course, that we could actually break the bones, just because the bones are so small. Each one is probably only about 7 or 8 millimetres in length. So obviously you see the spinal cord there. These are the pins that we've inserted into the bodies. So we'll just put a little bit of bone cement over those pins, and hopefully that should hold the whole thing together. So then it's just a case of putting our bit of pig over the spinal cord there, and then we just suture the muscle back together, and that's it. It's a pig and a pug, united forever.
Colin won't know for sure that he's positioned the pins correctly until he sees the post-operative CT scans.
So we've got the spinal cord here. All of that bone has been removed to do the surgery, and we've got a metal pin here, which is going into the body of the vertebra here. So you can see that there's 2 in each of these 3, holding it all together with this blob of cement. I'm really pleased with that. So I think we should go and wake her up.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Anna. It's Colin.
Yes.
Noel Fitzpatrick.
How's things?
Hi. Yeah, things are fine. There were no major complications at all.
Quite straightforward in terms of...
Relatively speaking, yeah. She's a very small dog, so it was very fiddly.
I think she must have been the runt.
She may have been, but she's very
figure,
sweet.
Yeah.
So we just have to keep our fingers crossed now and see what the result is. She could be worse after the surgery. It's hard to say. Some things, as you know, are just slightly out of our control.
Rhodesian Ridgeback Kenzie has had scans to try and solve the mystery of her lameness. Ian and Hayley are back to find out the results.
Okay, so this is a complex situation.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You've got 2 significant neck problems. So she has a bone squishing her spine up here, and she has a disc squishing her spine down here. It's unusual.
Just how lucky.
Yeah. That's the spinal cord. You can see there's a mild disc bulge.
Okay.
Nothing much.
Right.
But you can see there's a little indentation of the cord right there.
Yeah.
It's not completely stopping the nerves on either side, but in certain positions it's squishing the nerves.
I wonder if she's always...
My favourite trick is resting her head
She stands there like that.
chair or
Yeah, well, I think that's due to the one further up.
The CT scan shows that this second compression is caused by deformed vertebrae in Kenzie's spine. Noel suggests a dramatic surgical solution.
So you will put a bolt in here, which pushes the 2 vertebrae apart, and by creating more space, the spinal cord has more room. Like all spinal surgery, particularly high up, it is high risk, in the sense that things could go wrong.
We thought you were just going to say we were paranoid, stupid owners, and there's just got a bit of a limp on her.
Well, look, let's have a think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah, I'll get you
we'll
some
let you know.
gabapentin.
I mean, she's going to be getting worse all the time, though, isn't she? So we just need to do it then, don't we?
Okay, we've had a think.
Well, no, look, at the end of the day, my job is to give you the options and then explain to you, look, we have only 2 options, conservative management or surgical management.
Okay.
Is Kenzie there?
Ian and Hayley face a difficult dilemma.
It's just she seems so healthy and so energetic, and we've been down this road with both of our previous dogs here, and we lost them both, and so it's quite a hard one. We weren't expecting it for Kenz. It makes you realise quite how much you love them.
Ian and Hayley must decide whether to manage Kenzie's symptoms with painkillers alone or opt for surgery and the risks that go with that.
Hi. What's the name?
Derek.
Derek. Do you know your name, Derek?
Derek.
Derek. You look like a Derek. Derek's a sausage dog.
Steve and wife Sarah are here to take Maya the Mastiff home after her surgery to remove the cancerous tumour in her leg, which was replaced with a bionic implant.
Okay, Maya's mum and dad, please. Maya's mum and dad. That's what you've got inside the leg. It's a big, big implant, which is a telescopic unit here. 2 plates at the top, 2 plates at the bottom. And the paw is fused to the bottom of the forearm. So she walks like this. It'll take her a little while to get used to that. She's actually motoring really hard now. She's pulling real hard on the lead. And she's raring to go. She's using it all the time.
That's more like her then, yeah.
We gave the first chemotherapy yesterday. That went fine, 0 side effects. Okay. In terms of the histopathology, that has come back. And that says what we've got is a chondroblastic osteosarcoma. The median survival time overall for all kinds of osteosarcoma is about 11 months. These tumours tend to be on the lower end of the badness scale. So in terms of the actual length of time she'll stay alive, you and I don't know what that will be, but we have to hope for the best. Could be worse. But I think you'll be thrilled when you see her. Good.
Oh, wow.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
Hey, Maya.
Hello, everybody.
Maya.
Hi, babe. Yeah, it's us.
Girl.
Oh, there you are. Oh. Good girl. She's a lot more comfortable on the leg now, and she's using it much better. The glue looks black, but that will calm down over the next couple of weeks, and we'll take the glue and the stitches out then. You ready to go home, babe? I'll leave you to it. Take care. Good to see you, man. Good to see you smile.
Thank you very much, my darling. Thank
Good to see
you.
you. All right.
She looks brilliant.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Well, we got her baby back. Noel said we would be amazed at how well she looked when she came out, and he wasn't wrong. I'd forgotten how big she was.
It's been 4 days since Colin operated on Betty Boop's spine to relieve the pressure causing her semi-paralysis.
Having had spinal surgery and being so close to her spinal cord and manipulating the spinal cord like we had to, it's quite possible that today she'd be a lot weaker. Let's pop you down, so for a good spot.
It's now time to see if the treatment is likely to be a success.
Of course, some patients are unfortunate enough to be not able to move their legs at all. But she's having a wee, which is great. Should we take a little walk? Wow, look at you go. It's brilliant, isn't it? For Betty to be walking within a couple of days of surgery and looking like she's going to be continent as well, it's really amazing. Come on. I really do hope now that she can enjoy a long and happy life. Come on then, Betty, come on.
The big day has arrived for Kenzie. Her custom implants have been made and the operation is booked. But Ian and Hayley are having second thoughts.
If she was lying on the floor and able to get up, you wouldn't think twice. But she was running around chasing squirrels this morning in the forest, so...
Even if she's pain-free, obviously that's the aim. But we don't want her to just be disabled or something for the rest of her life. That's heartbreaking as well, to take a dog that's fantastic in and for something to go wrong. Such a worry. Hey, little girl. Hey.
Hi, Ian. How are you today? Nice to see you. Hayley, how are you?
Hello.
What happened to your hand?
Oh, pony.
Oh, dear. You're always in the wars.
I know.
Now, Kenzie's walking pretty good at the moment. Tell me, what are the signs at the moment?
Back leg
Wobbly.
shaking, occasionally holding her leg up.
Which leg?
Either.
Either.
She hasn't done it for a while, actually, and she was playing with her mate. She's got a ridgeback boyfriend they're crazy to get
Oh,
her
lovely.
leg charge around.
So she runs around and then holds up one or other front leg?
Sometimes.
Occasionally, yeah.
But she's in brilliant condition. She's charging around. She's such an athlete.
It's very difficult, really, because this is not life-threatening today.
No. That's what's beating us up. Are we
Yeah,
doing the right
that's the
thing?
challenge. And she's better today than she was the last time I saw her. So she's coping well on the medicine. On the other hand, it's more likely than less likely that you're going to have to bite the bullet at some point.
Right.
Because it's all about quality of life. It may be that it's best to leave her as she is for now. So if you can live with it, live with it. If you can't live with it, I'll be waiting.
Oh, wow.
So that's the thing. It has to be the right thing to do.
Kenzie Pots are going home, baby girls. Yay. You gonna go home?
We've prepared, we've made the implants, and the implants are right here. So I have a disc replacement here, I have a spinal fusion unit here, and they're, you know, ready to rock and roll, ready to do the job. But just because they exist doesn't mean we should use them.
We've been beating ourselves up because she's looked so well. We're just thinking, is it really necessary? To actually find Noel to say that, actually, no, it's not, and it's not ethically right for her at the moment.
It was quite reassuring. You know, he put the ball in our court, but I think he was thinking the same as we ended up thinking.
But, yeah. That's not very good. Hello, Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, referral to orthopaedic and neurology, Natalie speaking. How can I help?
Steve and Sarah are back for Maya's 6-week check, but they're concerned about her recovery.
Okay, so she's still a bit ginger on it.
She has good days and bad days.
Good days, bad days, okay. All right, so is today a good day or a bad day?
Bad day.
Bad day today.
Come here.
Maya's paw has started to cause her some discomfort.
Keep going. Okay, let me just see that leg. Yeah, she's got some pain in her toes. That's unusual. She's got a flexor tendon contracture. I'm not seeing that when this up before.
What does that mean?
It means that her flexor tendons, which come down the back of the paw here, they're pulling her toes tight, meaning that probably scar tissue in this region here is sticking the tendons down. Well, we can sort that. So what we're going to have to do is cut all those tendons.
Oh, no.
Invariably, the toes end up being knocked up because there's no tendons pulling them down.
Okay.
Now, that's not a painful condition. It just looks weird. And with the wrist fused, you don't need them.
Yeah. Maya is admitted for immediate surgery. Once again, Steve and Sarah have to go home without her.
Good girl, come on. Maya. Sorry, sweetheart. Come on, darling, this way. Good girl.
There's one superficial and one deep tendon attached to each toe. They're like 8 guitar strings. We gotta cut them all. Toe tight, toe loose. Number 8, now be completely loose, and then we're done. So a very simple operation. Hopefully one that will return near full function for the leg.
And after 3 days, Steve, Sarah and their daughter Ellie are here to take her home.
Hello, come to get Maya more.
If the operation has gone to plan, Maya should be pain-free and back on her feet.
Okay, Maya's mum and dad, we're gonna go outside. Come on this way, Maya, this way. There we go.
You've been shaved
Yeah, shaved again. As you can see, the toes are kicked up.
Yep.
So her foot is now going down on the ground and she's thinking, okay, well, that's fine, I can use that.
Okay.
No problem. Keep going. So it looks very floppy right now, and to some extent, she's just gonna have to cope with that. What I tend to find is over time, you get some fibrous tissue where I've cut the tendons, and hopefully that will bunch him up a little bit. So we'll just have to see what happens over the next 6 to 12 weeks. Okay. But that's the only way to get her foot down. Walk around grass, and we'll take it from there. What's your name?
Ellie May.
Ellie May, lovely to meet you, Ellie May. She's coming back to you now. You take care of her? Good. Well, hopefully she'll be fine, Ellie Mae. It's just a matter of time now, OK? All right, guys. Good. I'll see you in 3 weeks. Well
All
done.
right, thanks, Noel. We just move forward with the chemo and take each day as it comes, really.
Yeah, she's not going to be around forever. We just got to enjoy her while we can.
It's been a week since Anna last saw her beloved Betty Boop. Now she's finally had the phone call she's been waiting for. After performing an operation on her spine, Colin thinks that Betty is ready to go home.
Right, Betty's mum, please.
Oh, oh bless her. Look, my baby girl.
Is this
Hello, sweetheart. It's Mummy. Oh, she looks so tiny against you.
I know. I think she thought you were bringing that Rottweiler in for a second. Yeah.
Oh, bless. You've worked wonders with her.
Oh, she's doing really well.
My goodness, look at her. Gosh, oh, don't jump up, sweetheart.
Betty.
Wow, what a difference already.
I know, yeah.
She's splaying a little bit, but
you
she's
can
upright.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh.
And she's not dragging. She hasn't been like that since she was about 6, 7 months old. Oh, look at her.
It's a good start, anyway. It's a good start. I expect that she'll get better in the coming weeks as well.
And she's got physio to have.
Yeah, exactly. Might be that there's a little bit of jazziness to the way that she moves, and I don't think that's necessarily going to concern her.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. She's a lovely dog. Yeah. No, she's been a good patient, haven't you? Let's have a get you. Yes.
Thank you so much. Bye.
In Epping Forest, Kenzie is continuing to enjoy life with her Ridgeback friend, Tang. Ian and Hayley believe they made the right decision to postpone surgery for the time being.
She's coped very well. She's off. We gradually weaned her off the meds. She's down to nothing. But everything is very good now. Yeah. Noel's got the implants in his top drawer ready for use whenever. And we'll just have to see how she goes, probably once every 6 months or something like that. Go and see him, see what he thinks.
We're not stupid. We know that she's not 100% and her leg wobbles sometimes when she's running around and she doesn't always want to play rough like she used to.
She stiffens up occasionally and she limps occasionally, but I think her quality of life is pretty good. She spends an awful lot of time down here. And especially during the summer, it's great. It's a great life for a dog.
This way.
6 weeks after the surgery to loosen her toes, Maya is in for her last round of chemotherapy and a scan to check if the cancer has spread. Waiting for the results are Steve and Ellie.
So this is a scan of the chest, Ellie. And what we're looking for is any cancer that has spread from the leg into the chest, and at the moment we cannot see any, so that's really good. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't mean it's not going to spread, but it does mean that we've done a good job so far. Maybe that will last for a long time, we don't know. But you got to prepare yourself for it might not last a long time. So you got to have as much fun as you possibly can. And the good news about having fun is that she can now run off lead because the implant is looking fantastic. So that's what's inside Maya's leg. And what's amazing is that the bone here is growing into this metal to make it a permanent part of the body. And you can see that there. You see the bone growing down? It's really wonderful. You know, I invented this, and it works. Thank goodness, it works.
Hello, girl.
Hello.
All right, take care, Maya. Have a nice life. Look after yourself. Cheers, guys. Bye.
Back home in East Sussex, Maya is enjoying this new lease of life.
She goes almost everywhere with us. Everything revolves around Maya all the time. I think I would have regretted it if I'd let her go. It would have been a case of what if?
Yeah.
So we had to try. She's got her leg back. She's cancer-free as far as we can tell at the moment. Having not had that operation, she wouldn't be running around now. I mean, he saved her, so yeah, brilliant.
Come on. And back home with her family of 16 chihuahuas, Betty is finally able to hold her own in the pack.
Where's my girl? Colin is an amazing man. Colin gave her life back, and that's, in a nutshell, that's what it was. She gained all of her control in bowels and bladder again, and I could see she was really happy with that. Girls, what's Mum got? I don't know how he did it. The surgery was very difficult because she was very small. When you look at Colin, such a big bloke, and he's got a pound of sausages as fingers on each hand. So I don't really know, but he did, and I'm so pleased.